right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Baal Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Hashem, Wakakatas. Double honor to the apostle of great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the icon that teaching is true of the folk on the earth, trying to city, lifting up the name of Yahweh, Baal Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man. So, and the few sisters that listen and learn also. So, this is just a quick lesson through the spirit of Yahweh, Baal Hashem, Yahweh Shai. I woke up this morning and I thought about this scripture, man. I'm going to just jump straight right into it, man. And it's Revelations 3 verse 11. It say, behold, I come quickly, and it's the Lord is speaking, man. So the Lord is on his way back. Hey, the more and more, a prophecy, hey, this has been a heavy year. The 2020, the year of prophecy that the elder apostle Tahab redeemed. Hey, we've been seeing prophecy jump off the pages, man. And the Lord, and we can see that the Lord is on his way back from the prophecies, man, from, man, uproars, which is prophecy, from, man, brothers tighten up, the spirit tighten up, all these things, right? They say, hold that fast with that half, and this truth is all we have. So, no matter what happens, hey, you got to always put this truth first. Remember that the Lord gave us this great knowledge, this wisdom and understanding that the whole world don't see. So you are blessed to even know this truth, right? So I'm going to keep going and say that no man take that crown. And that's what I want to touch on. And say that no man take that crown. And when you look up to that word, no man, it's going to anybody, anything, or not yourself. So yourself shall not be a hindrance to Yahweh Bashman Shai. Not your kids, not your job, or not your wife. Hey, because sometimes they come into the truth and they forget that the Lord gave you the things that you have in your life. Because I do too. I get simple. We all get simple, man, sometimes, man. Because we get demons hopping on us and we forget the objective. But in that mess of forgetting certain things, you have to snap out of it, man. Remember, hey, Paul said this 1 Corinthians 9. No, not 9. 7. Salakia. This 7 and let's just start at 31. It say, and they that use the world as not abuse it, for the fashion of this world pass away. So it's nothing wrong with using this world or using the things that's around you, like if to motivate you, like your job. Of course, we men. We need a job. Of course, we men. We need women. Well, we want women. We don't need it, but we want these things. Kids, if you have kids, and that's cool, right? But if they not with you, how about Shema Shai? They're gonna pass away. Verse 32. But I will have you without careness. He that is unmarried, carry for the things that belong to the Lord, how he might please the Lord. So when you unmarried, when you don't have these things, and you can take this thing from a wife, because a wife and substitute unmarried to all the things, man. A job, a car, kids. So when you take those things away, you more focus on the Lord, man. That's why Paul said that, be that you have no wife, even if you have a wife, man. Because these things that let's keep reading. I'm Salakia. Verse 33. But he that is married care for the things that are the world, how he might please his wife. And that's the thing. When you care about certain things in the world, which ain't nothing wrong with caring about your wife. I'm not saying hate your wife. I'm just saying you can't carry about those things more than the Lord. It tell you that in Macduals. The Lord tell you this. Paul got those things from the Lord. Because the Lord tell you in Macduals, the 10th chapter. And in 37, Miss Macduals 10 and 37, he that loveth his father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Now, this not saying that you can't love your mother and father. It's just saying you can't love it more than the Lord. It say, he that love not his son, love his son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. He that so if you're not bearing your burden, being tried and tested, and picking up your cross, like, shit, like, fuck it. Regardless of the fact, Satan, whatever you throw at me, just like Job, man. Regardless of the fact, whatever Satan did to Job, taking the kids, his family, his cattle, his servants, his house, even struck him with boils, man. How much more us and his truth and the things that the Lord has shown us and gave us, this precious knowledge, and you want to throw all those things away for what? A wife, or kids, or that's not promised? It tell you in Job that the Lord taketh and the Lord giveth away. So, Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. So, hey, these things ain't promised. But what is promised? There's truth, that reward, that salvation. That is promised, right? But, hey, also, those things can be promised if you stick with the Lord. And that's the key. Verse 39. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it, man. So when you lose your life and the things that you want in this present evil world, hey, guess what? You are kind of worthy of Yahweh Shema Shai. It takes great strength and devotion to want to leave the things that you care about dearly for. Especially when it comes down to kids or your wife, or even some money or a job, man. It take real hard work, and devotion and integrity to be like, fuck it, man. Excuse my language, but like, forget it. Because you don't want that job or that wife or them kids to hinder anything that you trying to do for Yahweh Shema Shai. Because you don't want to lose out. You want salvation. And that's ultimately what you should want anyway, man. Let's get this Timothy. This 2 Timothy 2 and 3, it say, though therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai, no man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of his life, that he might please him who had chosen him to be a soldier, man. And that's the key. Hey, we are soldier for Yahweh Shema Shai. Hey, when Yahweh Shai was on the scene, I believe it was John and Peter. Hey, they was fishing, and the Lord said, put down them. He said, put down the sticks and come follow me, and I will make you what? Fisher of men. So that he actually told them to come follow him so that he can do the work. Basically, this work is what needful to be. So when we are being a soldier of Yahweh Shema Shai, we have to do the work that the Lord had told us. Not when you feel like it, man. Not when you think it's needful for you. No, these things is needful for Yahweh Shema Shai. Like doing a video a day, or going out and preach on the highways and byways, man. Studying. Hey, answering a brother phone call, man. Or going to go help a brother in the middle of the night, if you able to, man. These things is needful for Yahweh Shema Shai. Hey, it say arms cover a multitude of sins. So these things is what Yahweh Shema Shai want to see out of you? What do you choose? Because the scripture tell you that the Lord is a jealous power. So he don't want anything, man, coming between you and him. And sometimes we forget those things because we in the flesh. We in the flesh, man. Things happen, but let me get another scripture. So, Lucky, I just had a scripture. So, Lucky, bear with me. This Matthew 6:24. It say, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, man. And that's key because, hey, most people hate ultimatums, I would say, man. And the Lord is giving you an ultimatum with this scripture. It say, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You can't serve Yahweh and Mammon. And Mammon going to money, but at the same time, you can place Mammon with wife, with kids, and yourself. And remember, you can't do anything without Yahweh Shema Shai, man. So don't feel like you losing out and so many other words, man. Because sometimes they feel like that, man, this is what you need at that point in time. No, that's what you want at that point in time. Yeah, we know we want a family. Yeah, we know we want a wife. They say you get a wife, you get a possession. And yeah, we know we want kids. But you got to understand what type of time we living in. We living in dangerous times. We can't really discipline or provide for our kids, let alone for yourself in this world. So that's just something I was meditating on. I had a couple more scriptures. My mind troubled me, but you get the point. Matter of fact, let's get to James. You get the point, man. Like, you can't let these things hinder you, man. They say, this James 1:12. Blessed is he that endure temptation. And it's another thing, too. They don't get so weak or beat up that you forget that we are fighting for that crown of life. We got to endure these things, man. Even if your wife leaves you, even though things might get hard, bills might pile up. So what? Remember, the Lord put you in that situation for a reason. So don't beat yourself up. Remember, always be like, man, this shit is almost over with. Call Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. And I know it's easy said than done, but hey, it's more things that to look for to hold on into this world. For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, when the Lord hath promised to them that love him. So the Lord promised us certain promises. He promised us great riches. Promised us women, children, cattle, land, to be on top, power. So remember what we're fighting for. Don't let anything get in your way to serve Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's ultimately what this lesson is really about. So like if I rumble a little bit and I couldn't get my words out, but keep fighting. Hey, Jacob wrestled that angel for that blessing, man. Just how we supposed to keep wrestling, fighting with ourselves. Hey, Paul said, know ye your own self. Hey, you know your own self, man. Prove your own self. Test yourself. Hey, that's a test. These things that you want and desire or have care for, I should say, hey, that's a test. Is you going to let that test get in your way? Ask yourself those things, man. So that's just a quick lesson. And I'm speaking for myself and foremost too. Because, man, I don't want nothing to stray me away from this truth. So you have to cut it off. So I hope this lesson was edified, man. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, that will honor to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers, and salutation to the Akim teaching this truth of the folk on the earth, true and city, man. Until next time, I want to say Shalom and a bar with bar.